Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Arcanum. Last time we finally found the real Isle of Despair, and are now on a quest to search for something out here. Something that has been killing people. Something that you might think I would have bumped into in my many travels around this island. I don't actually see anything out here. I see a locked wooden chest. It's kind of exciting. Am I gonna jam this? Of course I'm gonna jam it. You know what? I know... Oh, God. I pressed Alt and locked my game up. Flippin' wonderful. Apparently my auto hotkey script isn't running. Let me fix that and come back so I can use the Alt key to bash things down. Okay, I've got the script going. Let's see if this will work. I think I have to be in combat mode for it. Yeah. Oh, my weapon's damaged. Okay, so apparently holding down Alt works. But when I let go of Alt, the game freezes up. I can fix it by hitting escape, apparently. I love this game. This game is so great. Come on, let's punch it. Did I punch Jaina there? I might have. Can I even break this thing? Or am I just wasting my time? I don't even know what happens if you break open a treasure chest with items in it. In most games, when you do that, you have a chance of damaging the things inside. Okay. This. You would not put your life in my hands because I accidentally hit you, right? Because of the wonderful targeting system that this game has, correct? And all that is in there is 2,000 gold. I say all that's in there. I should cut out these first 2 minutes here. This has been entirely pointless. A technical hurdle more than anything. I'll just keep it in so you guys can see the type of bullcrap I'm dealing with. But I'm sure I can't pick this lock. Do you mind staying back now, Jaina? No, you want to get right up my ass? Why doesn't that surprise me? Don't accidentally click on Jaina now. I don't even care about damaging my weapon. Until I break it here, and then I'm probably going to care. And then I'll probably be upset. Okay. Are you going to kill me now? No? Wow, it's amazing. Did you really just go pick up that gold? You're not allowed to have gold. Oh, man. Okay. Frustration. Frustration begins to set in. How badly damaged was my blade? 56 out of 100. That's not too terribly bad. I've probably got much better weapons by now. If I go get them identified. I bet that mace is something really awesome. So the question is, if I was a monster killing people to the north of town, where would I be? Surely they wouldn't make me run around forever trying to find it. This is where I need like a tracking skill or something. I don't see any dead bodies. I don't see any giant monster footprints. I do see a rundown building here. And what are you? A level 29 tear your face off is what you are. A temporal crusher. Well, that's lovely sounding. Why are you running? Why? What are you doing, game? Are you trying to kite me? Is that what you're trying to do? He's terrified. It's never fought a dwarf before. The only dwarf it's probably ever seen on this isle is apparently Thorvald. I'm a new, strange, painful curiosity. And you dropped your weapon. Credit to team, Jaina. For a second, when I thought I popped out of it. Or I thought somebody popped out of it. So what do we got here? A junk pile, huh? Battered wooden shield, unidentified gauntlets, and an unidentified ring. It's not too bad. This thing was easier to find than I thought it was going to be. Oh, hey, look. What are these? It's a dinosaur trail. Which, okay. I'm really curious about this trail over here now. Who made this path? Why did it lead straight to a treasure chest? Has somebody been smuggling gold and hiding it up there? Is that what's going on? I killed that sorceress beast for you. Spectacular! Our small community thanks you. Here's a token of appreciation. And we are leaving. I don't think I have anything else to do here. Investigate the Will clan. Except to tell the Will clan of Thorvald's incarceration. Ogden wishes us to bring the book The Hand to him. He didn't tell us that. I don't remember him saying the hand. But apparently it's in there. Well, if I find it for you, buddy, I'll bring it back. Otherwise, I probably won't be back for quite some time. Let me save it after all that. I don't trust the game not to crash at this point or do something else ridiculous, forcing me to open up Task Manager. Ahoy, laddie! What have you found about the Black Mountain clan? I found out plenty. But what happened here, Captain? Who are those dead people out there? Bloody inmates thought they'd come out here and play at being swashbucklers. As if old Tech is gonna let a bunch of scurvy landlubbers board the Gypsy Shadow. I just gave 'em what was coming to 'em, laddie. Nicely done, Captain. Let's get out of here. I won't be sad to leave this place behind. Looks like we'll be heading back to Ashbury, then. Well, I'm ready whenever you are. I have had my fill of the Isle of Despair. I'm curious at this point how much video time I have actually set aside and dedicated to exploring that hellhole. And before we leave this place, Raymond's Fine Spectacles. I want to check out this guy. He's the only one in the game we bumped into that says anything about spectacles. Can you make some custom spectacles for me, Mr. Pierce? That wasn't there last time, was it? Maybe it was. Custom spectacles? Oh, yes, sir. I am quite capable of making such items. What, may I ask, are your needs? I need a pair from Cathorn Crystal. Well, it is not often that I am asked for such a pair. But yes, I can manufacture those. But it is a delicate task. Working with Cathorn Crystal, that is. I will have to charge you 1,000 coin for such a pair, and you would need to provide the crystal, of course. Also, I get to keep any remaining shards of crystal. Are those terms agreeable to you? Sure, I have like 20 of these damn crystals stockpiled up. Here you go. Very good, very good. He pauses for a moment, thinking. This should not take long. Please wait here for them. We wait. He busies himself, carefully shaving the crystal, slowly shaping it into a pair of lenses, and fitting them into spectacle frames that he had in supply. Ah, yes, here they are. A very fine pair, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Mr. Pierce. Yeah, and all he's got are those. You won't buy anything from me, will you? No. Unidentified necklace. I need to get some of this stuff identified, so I can actually use it. And I'm sure most of it at this point will be an upgrade compared to what I've got. Ashbury Sundries. Will you buy any of my crap? What do you got? Nothing that I want. You will not buy an emerald necklace. It's too high quality for her. Norian's Potato Moonshine. For 4 coins, please. This is the finest quality moonshine you could find anywhere. Part with it for 4 coins. That would just be insulting to Norian himself, I'm sure. So, before we leave here, I'm going to save it again. I'm also going to rest until I'm healed. I have no doubt we'll be ambushed by somebody on the outskirts of town here, or something.
Greetings, traveler. It seems to me that you're looking for answers.
Oh.
Perhaps it is time that I answered them for you.
Mysterious apparition. Level 50. What? Who are you?
Don't you know? Are you not the reincarnation of Nazruddin? Has it been so long that you don't recognize your old nemesis? Or perhaps you're not the living one after all, merely a puppet playing his role.
Ah, you must be Aronax.
So, you remember me, do you, Nazruddin?
No, I just learned about you.
Do you remember what I did to your pathetic elven council? Do you remember when all of Arcanum shook before my power? Be warned, they will do so again. I have come to bring you a message.
Oh, really? And what is that message?
The message is this. Whether you are the living one or not, whether or not the coward Nazruddin hides in your bones or still rots in his grave, the inevitable will still come to pass. I am returning. It has already been set in motion, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am returning, and all will fall before me. Everyone you know, everyone you love.
You bastard! Face me as a warrior!
You see my power? Do you yet understand? Perhaps I need to be more clear. No one is safe, traveler. No one. Not even you.
Aronax!
Remember what I have shown you here. Remember and tell the world. Aronax is returning to Arcanum, and nothing will ever be the same.
Oh boy. I bet your war will be the same. Well, wasn't expecting that. That's interesting. I don't know why he didn't just kill us there. Maybe he's only got the power to drain fatigue at this point. So, I'm curious. We had the Dwarven Mountain clans apparently marked on our map somewhere. The Black Mountain Mines, Turin Quarry, Torg's Altar, Durnholm. Is it someplace I can't reach? The Will clan up there. Oh, that's right. The Will clan is where we were heading. Okay. Let's just go on our way then and pretend that never happened. Did you see that, Jaina? Did I just imagine that? Did you see that apparition? Probably not. Her back was turned to him the whole time. I'm going to imagine that from her perspective, I was just talking to no one, and then suddenly she got extremely tired and passed out. We were poisoned, Jaina. There were poison gases in the area. Thankfully, a light breeze came and blew them away. Otherwise, we surely would have suffocated there. Speak, friend, and enter. So, instead of going and getting things identified like I should... Oh, neat. Doorway actually appeared. I was kind of worried for a second when I put them on. I didn't see anything. Dwarf guard. Hold! What business have you in the caverns of the Will clan? Speak! I come with grave news. I see. This is grave news indeed. You need to speak with King Thunderstone. His house is directly northeast of here, just through the center passage. Speak with him and he will know what to do. Thank you. To the northeast of here. Well, that would be north, I think. This would be northeast. Unlocked dwarven chest. I'm surprised this wasn't trapped. What the heck is even this cure poison? Oh my god. Seriously, game? I don't see any ore golems down here, thankfully. Yet. This looks just like the mines of the Black Mountain clan. Maybe I won't have to fight. Maybe he'll be right here. Or maybe this was east and it wasn't northeast at all. Hello, dwarfs. Dwarven miner. Arvild Millstone. He's the foreman. Talk to the foreman. Hello, sir. Might I ask who you are? The dwarf before us is thick, suit covered, with tattoos on his forearms. My name is Arvid Millstone, and I'm the foreman here in the Will Clan mines. A pleasure, Arvid. Why are all these miners standing around not punching stone? Well, sir, there's been some trouble here in the mines as of late. We blasted a new tunnel a few days ago, and I've been losing miners ever since. The old dwarf shivers unconsciously. Sometimes when you dig this deep, you find things that weren't ever supposed to be found. I think there's something bad back there. Something evil. You know, I am a hero. I could go do something. You're a braver soul than I. I've seen things down here you wouldn't believe. But whatever's back there has got me stone scared. Your assistance would be much appreciated, stranger. Although I don't know if I'd recommend anyone going back there. I have no doubt that I will be strong enough at some point. If not now, later. Perhaps you might be. I can't offer you anything for the job, but I know that the dwarfs of the Will Clan would be most grateful if you were to destroy what's been killing all of our miners. Yeah, respect is all I need. I'll take care of the monster. Thank you, sir. I'm mighty obliged to you. Okay, so this was not the correct way. North, east, south. Whenever you're playing on an isometric map, it's always a little confusing. Pretty sure I've seen games where this way is north. It's almost like playing Ultima Online again. Ah, the memories. Dwarf Guard. A fine day. Is it a fine day? I'm going to assume that every day in a cave with a controlled temperature climate is fine, though I imagine these fires might add a bit of heat in here. Tons of bedrooms, tons of treasure chests. Definitely not going to go poking through all of them. And what do we have here? It's a fancy entranceway. A dwarf noble. Greetings, traveler. I'm sorry, sir, I don't believe we've met. I am Randveer Thunderstone, son of Longhair Thunderstone. I stand as chieftain and king-in-waiting of all the dwarfs, both over and under mountain, in the lands of Arcanum. Welcome to the caverns of the Will Clan. It's a pleasure to meet you, Randveer. I have a few questions. Of course. What do you need? I come with news of a most dire nature. Dire nature? Of what are you speaking? I have a tall tale to tell. He's quiet for some time. I see. And you say you've been to the Isle of Despair to confirm the story of Gundmund Orbender. Yes, I was there, and I bring news of Thorvald Twostones. Thorvald! He's been gone quite a while. We'd been considering sending out a search party. I mean, it has been 100 years or so. Then again, Thorvald always was somewhat of a loner. What word have you concerning him? Well, you see, he's on the Isle of Despair. I thank you for making us aware. I'll send out a detachment as soon as possible. We'll bring him home. Oh, and something else. You said you were a king-in-waiting. Yes. My father is unavailable, and I rule in his stead. But I am not the true king, and will not be as long as my father lives. I am only a king-in-waiting. I see. Well, I'm in need of your assistance. Of course, what do you need? Well, I need to find your father. He knows what's going on here. This is an old and dark business. The business of my father. and as I am his heir, it falls to me to make it right. But I know not what to do. He told me so little. What exactly happened to him, Randver? Oh, my father, great and solid long-hair Thunderstone, king of the dwarves. Do you know of him, stranger? The stories of his courage, of his strength, of his wisdom? My father, stone among stones. From out of the madness of the clan wars, he united us under one banner, under one king, through the sheer power of his will. Okay, but what happened to him? It broke his heart, that heavy stone heart. He who warred against Lorik the Abjurer in the Pass of Gorgoth, who in victory burned Lorik alive, along with 10,000 of his dwarven followers. And this broke him like a child upon the stones of the world. Please, Randver, I need to know what happened. It is as the Orbender told you. My father permitted the banishment of his own people by the elves. He watched them sent away, heard their cries, with hardness born of 100 generations of Thunderstones. So where is he? My father came home and upon his knees cried out for his lost, foolish brethren. Tears of regret, stranger. Regret, shame, and sorrow. The caverns shook with his fury, shook at the impact of his hands upon bare stone. He tore the clothes from his body and set his bulk against the walls and the floors, and his sorrow was marked in blood. And then, I told you, he left us, walked into the old caverns with nothing but Harrow, first axe of the Thunderstones. And with that weapon he disappeared, exiled by his own grief, and left the Will clan. He's never returned. Okay, but what do the elves have to do with this? The elves? It was they who demanded the banishment of the Black Mountain clan for their crimes. But as for the reasons, as I said, I know very little. My father never told me the details of his discussions with them, only that what had been decided was necessary, and that the responsibility would be his. Who the hell were these said elves? I have no idea, and I know not why my father felt it necessary to speak with them nor to heed their demands. As king, my father never should have allowed them to interfere, but for some reason he allowed it. He's never spoken a word about it since. And what about Gilbert Bates? What role did he play in all this? Bates! It was Bates who spread technology and its disease. And who are we to blame him? Humans, cursed with brevity, lacking patience, lacking discernment. I've spent human lifetimes deciding on what type of stone to use in a mural. And look what they've done in only a few turns of the moon. And with this, these elves came to speak to us, speaking of punishments. And what did the rest of the clans say? The other clans never knew that the elves were involved in the banishment. They were only told that the Black Mountain clan had been exiled, punished for their crimes, and my father was the only one present when their sentence was passed. And the elves who approached him, who were they? It seems I'm going to have to speak with him. Which tunnels did he go into exactly? I told you he exiled himself. He walked into the dredge and has never returned. So where can I find it? The dredge is an old system of caverns. A mine, actually. Not far from here. The entrance is just beyond the entrance to these chambers and to the southeast. There you'll find a stone archway. Beyond that you'll find the dredge, into which my father disappeared. What can I expect to find in this place? Right now it serves little purpose but to house an assortment of foul creatures. There are minecart tracks and an occasional storeroom. No one ventures there anymore, so I don't know anything beyond that. Come on, you must know exactly where he is. Can't I convince you to tell me? No. I've no idea where he is. If you're looking for him, you'll have to find him yourself in the dredge. I will tell the guards there to let you pass. I hope you find your answers, stranger. I see. Then I guess I'll go find him and do what you guys should have done ages ago. Yes, you must go your own way on this, stranger. I will tell the guards. Surely I can't sit on the throne, can I? That would be hilarious. So, none of the other dwarfs even knew that he had made this agreement with the elves. That's kind of worrisome, actually. Hold! What business have you here, stranger? Just looking around. Where do these stairs go? These are the caverns of the dredge, an old system of mines. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for then, and it'll save me from having to go through your barracks and pilfer and everything not nailed down. Randver gave me permission to search them. Ah, yes. Randver has sent word to me about you. Yep, if you don't mind, I would like to go now. So, really, rats? Does anybody else want a piece of old Krugmar here? Look at all of these hundreds of rats. I'm assuming that there's hundreds of them. It just looks like it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. Whenever we come back, we will begin the exploration of the dredge and see if we can find this old dwarven king bastard who conspired to work with the elves.